Hello everyone, welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 3. This should be episode 14 if I've got everything figured out from the jumble of the last few episodes. And I won't be seeing the comments on the Nether Hub itself until I get back from vacation, which should be when this video comes out, so we haven't seen the comments. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I think it looks absolutely amazing. And once we dig out more of this and get these diagonals figured out, I will be bringing more of the amethyst clusters down. We also have some plans, like I said, to do like some north, south, east, west type things. I'm not sure what we're going to do there, but we will figure it out. So with all of that being said, we have a few things that we kind of need to work on today. And again, we are pre-recording an episode so that we can get some videos out while we're on vacation and we don't have a lull in videos. That can go in there. So what I want to do today is I actually want to close this area up, right? This needs to deep slate walls. We need to go ahead and put in the chiseled nether brick and the nether brick stairs. And to do that, I think we're going to add an entrance right here. And we're just going to do a little bit of redstone. It should be relatively easy. Right now we have those two blocks exposed, and we should be able to do something like this, and then simply power these and unpower them, and then hopefully that works. It's going to be real dependent upon where we can put, I guess, a lever. I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to put a lever behind this block. So do I have the stuff? I do, actually, to make a lever. And what I want to do, it's going to be kind of weird, but I want to put the lever underneath so you kind of can't see it. If that makes sense. Something like that. And then close in this really, really dark glass. Now, if we power this, we should be able to find it. And I do believe that it is this block as a matter of fact. So, let's see. Yep. And of course that does retract or extend the piston. So what we're going to need, I think, is a redstone torch. And this could be kind of tight. And I think it's going to be actually as simple as placing a piece of dust. I guess we'll use nether brick so that we know, don't mind this. And if I place a piece of dust there, that should close it, right? Is it really going to be this simple? If we flick the lever, no, it did power, but I have the redstone torch here. It needs to be here. Okay, I didn't think it was going to be that easy. You know? It is what it is. So if we have the torch here, I want this thing to be powered in such a way. Can I just do that? I can. Okay. I want this to be powered in such a way that it's just an on-off with a lever, nothing fancy. No nothing, but an easy way to get into here. And eventually we will clear this whole area out and do something nice with it. I think we'll slab this area up. And we can, of course, come out and close our area. Very, very nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love it when things go accordingly and go easily, I should say. So now, we don't need this hole in the wall here. We can actually close this up and make this look like the rest of the nether tunnel anyway. Perfect. Just gotta remember to keep that bad boy closed. I think that this will be one of those things that you really don't see. I don't know. You might see it all the time. But it's gonna work for what we want to do, right? So let me do a little bit of cleaning up here. I need to get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory. We are going to do some more redstone, but let's make this area a little more pretty. It's really not the best, but it's looking better. We will be able to start tearing out this wall and doing a bunch of different things. We have plenty of things to do, and we can start adding more chests and things that we need to over here. Right now, I'm going to leave this chest here. It is my lava bucket collection. And as a matter of fact, we ought to go through here and probably get as much of this as we can thrown in a chest. And of course, that is where I run out of stuff. Perfect. So I have enough wood on me. We might as well start doing a few things. That'll give me 2 chests. And this, I don't want to put them over here, as a matter of fact. I think what we want to do is place the chest more towards the front of the smelter as opposed to right here. Right? And the smelter is the next thing that we really need to work on. And I think what we'll do is we'll just do a double chest like that and place in all of our lava buckets. Which means we need more. We can also pull this off of our inventory, or off of our offhand. And there is all of the lava. So we're having a little bit of an issue with the smelter here. It's not a huge issue, but it's an issue nonetheless. And it's definitely one that we need to address. So I've actually crunched some numbers, and though this infinite lava source is working out very well for us, it also at the same time is not problematic, but it's somewhat not working for us. How do I explain this? Basically, the way it boils down is you can only have 1 lava bucket per slot of what you're smelting, and we do need to go through here and grab the rest of our buckets. We also got our netherite scrap. Let's go ahead and smelt the rest of that. Which is going to be a bad thing. Let's pull it out. I think I'm going to make a standalone furnace. Which I do believe I have a bunch of these at the base. I really don't need to make more, but I don't want to go back. I think we're going to want some standalone furnaces so I can smelt some other random junk. There we go. Anyway, the numbers were crunched, and though lava is a very good fuel source because it can smelt up to 100 items at a time, it does utilize this fuel slot, and then you can put another lava bucket in it. So, with that being said, we roughly have 123 slots in our double chest, hopper, and minecart. Actually, I'm wrong. It's 118. Okay? So we have 54 plus 10 would be 118 slots times 64 items per slot. That is 7,552 items. We disperse them amongst 16 furnaces, which means each furnace will get 472 items if they're dispersed properly. That means we need 4.72 buckets per smelt of what we have set up here. So there's a couple of different things that we can do. We could change the way we smelt, and we could use coal, because we can put a stack of coal in here at a time, and that will smelt 512 items. Or we can continue with the lava and simply eventually expand this guy here, like double this on this side, provided it doesn't run into the diagonal portion of the tunnel. That might not be a bad idea, because I like the lava and it works well, but utilizing this smelter is kind of a hands-on thing, and I'm really trying to stay hands off of this bad boy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we could have a half a stack here, but we will go ahead and leave all of this in here. So this is what I do. I have to craft this stuff up anyway, so it's not like I can sit fully AFK. But the biggest problem that we're running into with the smelter is this minecart. It runs back and forth and disperses 16 items, and then 16 items, and then when going into this chest to pick up more items, it doesn't pick up enough items to be spread out. So I think we're going to want to put some sort of delay on this minecart hopper. It does go really, really fast, but it just needs to be a delay. So I don't know if we can just put a detector, and that as this comes back, it leaves a delay. We could put a button here to send the initial start of this thing. That might not be a bad idea. Just have like a delay circuit that comes back and allows this thing to at least get a little bit of netherrack in it. So I think what we're going to want to do is possibly even start smelting up some things so that we can get our furnace going. We do have enough to get started. And then we could do some testing. Yeah. The other way I was thinking is we could angle this guy up and we could move our chest here. What I think I'm going to do is probably add in another hopper and another chest so this thing is getting filled double time. With netherrack, this hopper collecting the materials and dispersing them is really where our issue arrives from. But this should be something that we can easily fix. So maybe we want to run over to a creative testing world and see if we can't replicate the system we have here. So I've recreated the 16 furnaces that we have, and we put in a little detector rail. And let's see if this actually does give a delay that we need. It might be holding the circuit too long. Okay. Does it have to compare it? I don't know. I don't mess with this stuff too much. We might have to build a heck of a delay system. So as soon as it hits this guy, it is powering the powered rail. Right? We can see that every time this happens. So what we're going to want to do is put the deal there. And then we're going to want ourselves, I guess, a normal rail to break up the circuit. Something like that. There we go. And then what we can have, I guess, is a block like that. And I'm really not sure how well this is going to work. That's why we're testing it. I'm not looking at tutorials and stuff like that. We're going to figure this out on our own, man. So we'll put these two on a 4-tick delay. And right now, of course, this thing isn't getting any netherrack. And that is simply because we need to move the chest. And what I need this thing to do is I need this thing to stop when it comes back. And this might not be the best solution. Okay, that wasn't bad. Maybe like that? When it came back, it didn't have any items in it, so it didn't compare the signal. Can we just do that? We can. Okay. Again, this is all for testing. Let's see, 21 down here and 44 down here. I think this is double picking up because we didn't push this out far enough. Which is a thing. I think ours is extended out for sure. But yeah, if we had to, what we could do is we could simply just extend this platform out, put in our repeater here, another repeater here, dust and dust, and I think we'll just throw this one in, you know, temporarily. Still got enough here. Let's see what it gets. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to stay over 42. Now, eventually it's not going to have any kind of netherrack in it, or it's not going to be able to put it. So this is simply the system that we need to add in. We need to add a detector rail with a regular rail, and then move our powered rail back by one, and make sure the end of our furnace is like that. So let's go replicate this. You know, this was my first time actually crafting a detector rail. I had no idea what I was doing. A stone plate, a piece of redstone, and 6 iron got us that. We do have the regular rail, and then of course we can simply move this back to here. We can place down our powered rail, grab our lever back, and all we need to do is place a button here. This should kickstart the whole system. Now, we are going to have to move the chest, which isn't a big deal. Should be fairly easy for us to do if we can actually get into this thing. And of course, that's the side that has all of the netherrack. No problem. Perfect. Thank you. Definitely don't want it to go to waste, right? So now... Hello. That is an interesting place for you to be. Why are you there? Perfect. Okay, button there. We need our chest here. Place in the rest of this guy. We have our detector rail. We should have a minecart with a hopper. Done, done, and done. So now when we want to run this thing, we don't have to worry about not getting the appropriate items, or at least we'll have enough that this thing can run back and forth. The only other thing that I think I'm going to do is probably put another chest right here so we have duplicates. And I think... Uh-oh. I think we're going to have to widen this out and potentially move this chest. I think what we ought to do is maybe move it right here. Oh, no. We made a boo-boo. Like I said, this is all about getting ourselves a little better organized, right? So we're going to want deep slate and deep slate. We're going to want deep slate for sure here. We're going to want deep slate in these corners. So let's go grab some. It's just down the hallway. This thing is getting crowded. We're going to need to do a little bit of work. We may need just a few more of these as well. Should be enough. And then we can transfer this chest over to here, and it'll just kind of look like it's part of the, I guess I could have just done that. It'll look like it's part of the smelter. We might need to replace this block as well. Definitely these two, and something like that. Okay. Now comes the fun, right? Knocking this chest out if we were smart, what we would do is we will go over here and we will make enough of this to make 2 more chests and then break this guy out. Something like that, and of course we can add more of you and then let this thing fly. Nope, we want that. We don't want the chest. Or, I'm sorry, we want the chest. We want the lava in here. I mean, why not? Let's just break it. That looks about right, right? 16 and 18 buckets? Yeah, perfect. So we have a 2-wide path here. We're going to want to turn this thing into a 3-wide path, kind of mirroring the nether hub here, or nether tunnel, I should say. And I think for the vast majority of our issues, or at least the little problems that we were having surrounding the smelting operation is now fixed. And we're definitely going to want to mine that area out as well at some point. I just don't know when. And what do we want to do here? That guy's going to have to go. At some point, that chest will move. I guess realistically, we could just do like a deep slate. Would probably look the best, considering everything else is. Yeah, why not? And then what do I got for slabs? Not enough. Nowhere near enough. But yeah, we're going to pretty this area up just a little bit. And I think whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to send you guys over to a little clip that we recorded a while back of me and Lee hanging out. And she showed off a neat little farm that we have access to. Ooh.
It ain't much, but
Yeah, but
it is.
you are dual purposing this farm. I see.
Yeah.
This is your tweet. Hello. I'm now a guardian.
Oh, oh no. Um,
Hi.
I'm here. There you
Which
go.
side did you? Thank you. Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome. No, I have a trident is how I normally get out of these things, so it didn't even occur to me that was gonna be a problem to other
I
people.
have a trident. It just has 0 enchantments.
Did,
So
but did you see how I've been putting these here?
I was gonna say I saw the tweet, and you're using Frostwalker to walk
Oops.
out.
I went a little too fast that time.
That is ingenious.
Well, what's the flattest thing in the whole game? The ocean.
Yeah.
And, I can actually
Brilliant.
like, if I'd had enough to put outside of here, I could have just kept going, but yeah, and then I just swapped back to continue on my merry way.
And then you just AFK.
Yep, AFK up there, it's at the right spot to activate all 24. Obviously, you can't get the center one too, so the center one's just been blocked off, and, no sorting system yet. It actually needs more chests, but if you just head on down the
What are you
scaffolding
using to kill these guys? Just the
conduits.
conduits, huh?
Yep, just the conduits as of right now. Um, we are going to experiment with possibly doing axolotls in them.
Hmm.
The one downside to having it not be manual is that we don't get guardian heads out of it, which is a little sad. I do want some of those. So we're probably gonna add trident killers to a couple of them.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say it
I
should be really, really easy to get some guardian heads, though.
Oh, definitely, and I mean, these honestly, these make them sitting ducks if I just wanna go run around here and just manually finish them off.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yes, it's lots of fun too.
I've this is a project I've just never undertaken.
It's the first time I've done it too in all my time playing, so
The
and I
the
I came
Go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say I came to realize, like, all 3 of the farms I've built so far this season are entirely my own design, like, I've had help getting them actually done, like, Tiz helped me with all this, but, like, they've all been my ideas and my designs. I have not followed any tutorials other than to find out where the spawning spots
Yeah,
were
of
on these.
course. I messed with Tiz not too long ago. Or
Oh, what'd
Tiz.
you do?
He said, "How do I come about buying a blue axolotl?" And I said, "They're not for sale, dude. See ya."
Oh, no. Oh,
And then I let it sit for a minute, and then of course told him, "I'm not selling them. Here, take it."
no! That's so rude, that's so mean, I love it. Oh, I love it.
Oh.
That's perfect.
And then yeah, we did a little meetup, and I gave it to him, and yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
first time Tiz and I actually hung out on camera because we had our little war in season 1, but we never did anything. Schedules didn't line up.
Yeah. Yeah, and that includes, I think that you yeah, no, 'cause I all 3 of us were in the we're the remainders from the original from the season 1 batch. The 3 of
Yep.
us.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, Guardian Farms. I haven't built a Guardian Farm since console.
Well,
Like,
I mean, that hasn't been that long for you, but
I mean, like console edition.
ooh, okay, so pre-aquatic.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I know I have dug out and completely drained 3 monuments, but yeah, those also were all on console edition.
wow. Yeah, I've gutted a couple of them before on, pre-aquatic, but I'd never like, at this stage, just dealing with them is a thing for me. I get bored. This particular one was I was bored on stream, I spotted it, and I was like, "Guys, we're gonna raid a monument." And then afterwards, I was like, "Well, we've raided it, I might as well." The ice just or the glass just escapes. Like, "I've raided it, let's use this one for the farm, shall we?"
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh. It looks like I may need to zap-proof the spawning spots here. I think that they'll still work even if they're covered. I need to find out for sure.
Just, well, I just need to get you know, I did go get a trident a long, long time ago. I just need to get it enchanted, and I meant to buy one from your shop too.
Whee! Yeah, my shop that's still under construction as of the filming of this episode, and has been since, like, episode 7. Oh,
Yeah, you know, things happen.
yeah, they do. But yeah, no, I love having the copper on top of here because it's guardian colored, you know?
Oh yeah. No, the copper is a neat block. I truly like it.
I'm pretty sure guardians are made of copper. I'm fully convinced.
It's possible.
Yeah,
It's,
but
got a
add
lot
any
to it.
oh yeah, I have another like 10 for sale and another like 5 in my bag.
Jeez. I've got one. It's still sitting at the axolotl breeder.
I like wandering. I don't know. I like wandering. Sometimes I it used to be that I would just actually go get the maps from the shipwrecks, but since we have them turned off nowadays, then yeah, chunk base is just up 24/7.
You know, I messed around with chunk base a little bit and couldn't find close to where I was at, so I cheated.
No, that's fair.
Loaded up the same seed in creative and slash locate, and
Hey, it works.
I was like 1,400 breeds in and tired of having to come up for air getting fish.
Well, if you told me,
I know. I
I would have handed you one. But
know. I was
oh,
in a
but
zone.
that's
I
fair.
was very just
I
had the blinders on and was trying to get a blue axolot.
Ironically, the stream that you found the blue axolotl in the middle of was when I was clearing this out.
Hmm.
I was on my way back from here when when you'd messaged about it. So
Well, we made a goof. As you can see, we don't have any armor. I do have an elytra on me because I have a couple of spares, but while we were in here making this place look a little more presentable, um, I was hanging out gathering lava. I was sitting over here waiting for the lava to spawn in, and, well, I died. And I was not paying attention to my computer because I was cooking dinner, so I was just letting this thing run and smelt up some nether brick here, which is starting to backlog here, and I lost a few buckets. I lost everything. And because I was not paying attention to my computer, well, we lost it all. So, yeah, I've got a hub repair kit on me. I've got the elytra, and I think we're gonna need to go get some new tools and stuff. The nice thing is, honestly, we have our chest plate and our helmet, so we only need to get leggings and boots. Leggings are rather easy. Boots are going to be a little more difficult. I do have 7 netherite ingots, and we have plenty of diamonds. So I think we're going to do that in the next episode. But all in all, this place doesn't look too bad. We did clean it up. We did put in 2 double chests worth of, or 2 double chests for the input slot. I did kind of stop the workroom here because as I was digging this little section out, the diagonal is like right here. So I think we're going to end up hitting some of this, so we might have to move this whole setup to the other side here. Um, but yeah, I think this looks a little more presentable, a little cleaner, and I think this is where we're going to also end things because, well, we made a goof. So it happens, it's no big deal. It did bring us up to 10 deaths finally. So completely accidental. Um, this place that I'm in is spawn proof, but with this door open, a skeleton came in and shot me. Mm-hmm. Oh, so we either gotta put some blocks up there if we're gonna AFK in here, or just make sure that we're in a nice little hidey hole. It was completely my fault, and it is what it is. So we will be working on getting new tools and um, our armor back. I think we're just gonna take a look around the shopping district and see what's going on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There is a little bit of um, work left to do in the workroom, but all in all, it's looking pretty good. And yeah, I can't wait to get back to starting to make our couple videos a week. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you guys know the routine. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Check the description down below for all the different ways to follow me, including Twitter, Twitch, Discord, Truly Bedrock Discord, Truly Bedrock website, a link to all the other Truly Bedrock members' Discords. YouTube channels can be found in the description below as well. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.